を叶えて自分の未来をその手に掴め I can't believe this! Natsuki is gonna... Alright, so I can skip it even if they changed the name. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Oh, I see. It was only... I can only skip the first line?! More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. I seriously can't wait. Monica is not too pure for this garbage. I'm gonna call that... As a matter of fact, I'm gonna say Monica is not too pure for anything. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's outplaying business. I keep telling myself, why should I act any differently when it's just the two of us? Meanwhile, we've been texting a lot. She's almost a different personality, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. That's fine. I love complaining about things. Alright, so here's Sayori's depression. We're gonna skip right over that. It's not your turn. We had your turn, Sayori. You can go be sad, but be sad very fast. I'm a busy man. Thank you, Sayori. I spent only a few minutes back home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival before I know what she... Yeah, that's another thing. Yuri, like, had an affectionate connection with the pen, but then she was like, I need to take out my feelings on this pen, and so she wrote the wheel poem. So it's like... Is that an abusive tendency? Would she start cutting other people if we got into a relationship? Before I know it, she texts me and lets me know she's outside the front door because she's not a weird, spacey loser like Yuri, who was all like, why would I text him? I'm just gonna panic. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Okay, Natsuki's casual attire is way cuter than Yuri's. Like, Yuri had that hideous sweater. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because we're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I love that transition. Yeah, Natsuki's is super cute. Both of Sayori's outfits outside of school are alright, but they're not quite as cute as Natsuki's. There's something about hers that works. And we do not see casual Monica ever, do we? Oh yeah, let's look at the skirt. It is frilly. Of course it's the frills. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. I don't know why I wouldn't have just texted you like a human being, but... I just made an assumption I carried 7 tons of garbage. Yeah, I bought stuff. Yeah, casual Monica doesn't exist. Because there's no Monica path. There's like a fan, casual Monica. She looks alright, I guess. I will be getting to fan mods after I finish this, but also after I do the Kansei series, because I'm excited for that. I need to take some Doki Doki break. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients. Good, glad I could count on your part. Well, of course. Let's get to the fun parts. She's a little different. We're going to the kitchen. Offer to take that bag. It's heavy as hell. She's just like, oh my goodness, this bag. It's so weighty. This is much weight. Very pull. Even though you're small, you're very strong. There's no change to this section because I've followed her path up until now. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri. Man, do you really think that Yuri is relevant at this point? Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Yeah. 7-year-old. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. I've been on the internet. I have seen porn more dire than anything you could imagine, Natsuki. You are too pure for this world. Yuri would know all about that porn. She's been there, I guarantee it. I guarantee Yuri is a frequenter of Gelboru. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I repeat, that is a natural response. I finally found your weakness, AK. Yeah, being hated. That is a bad thing. Please spare me. Oh, please, Fernando. But I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna give her the fisticuffs. Gonna be rustling. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid. I love that it's fluid. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Okay. I'm just gonna stop before I hit a Freudian slip on that one. Mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Iki, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course.
No, yeah, she heavily implied that, actually. Maybe you shouldn't be such a dip.
I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. Fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of blood coloring in each. I don't know why. I think it's the way it's imposed over her arm. It makes me want to read it as blood. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end.
Be the baking manga. Oh, why now of all times do I forget the lyrics to Kibo no Uta? Although that wasn't a baking anime, I need to learn the OP to Yakitate Japan. BRB, googling the opening to Yakitate Japan. Never mind.
It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-eared cupcakes. Close enough. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you're completely finished mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Seriously, if you screw this up, everyone will die. It will turn into arsenic. Little known fact. I killed my mother that way. That's one abusive parent down. Haha.
That's not accurate. Natsuki doesn't laugh. So I sucked at whisking.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk.
For the gun, beat the crap out of it!
After a few seconds, consistency of icing has already improved. She really makes a point that she's way better at this. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, hey? Are you forgetting who did all the work except for the important work that actually got anything done? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. Ha-ha! Ho-ho! I triumphantly scoop some icing with my finger, just as she tugs with all her might. First it causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Kimoy! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? It's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez, you know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Yeah, this looks really bad out of context. I don't see how manga can't be literature. Manga is literature. Well, it depends on the manga, but some of it's literature. Hentai is not art. Well, hentai is art, but it's not literature. There's a fine intersection here. Yeah, let's look at this without context. Very good look at her kitty. Kind of creepy overall.
Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. And then I invoke my creepy oral fetish.
What?
Okay, yeah, now here it looks bad. That's... Oh boy, I hope the police don't see that.
Did you seriously just... You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did my moon turn this so quickly? I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off because I'm a stupid, dumb idiot who burned everything.
Oh, train your dummy out, keep making a mistake like that. You stupid slapwit, I'm gonna give you the business.
I luckily pick up the whisk and continue with icing like nothing ever happened.
That smells so good.
Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. It's not
like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative.
Full disclosure, my head kind of hurts if I do Natsuki's voice for like an hour.
Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make them look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
Then why'd you bring it? What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. They'd have to be very small words to fit, wouldn't they? But it would be more fun to see. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute!
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
I don't know about acting cute. She's acting tsundere, which is polarized.
Same with you.
Did you say something?
No, nothing! Let's just do the icing.
I wonder if anyone but me is catching the difference, my alternate Natsuki formats. Because I can do the one that's, like, safer, lower intensity.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time.
That's fine, I could get away with that. But correctly, if I go 100% Natsuki...
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time!
And that eventually makes my head not hurt, but... like, I might pass out on stream. Eventually. I could sure use a drink. I drank this way faster than usual. Don't give me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. Notice how Yuri handled that all so poorly and freaked out, and Natsuki was able to just roll with it? Like, at least she's got that down. She's got some anxieties, but she's way better at handling her stuff than Yuri. Which is weird, because she's the one who's getting beaten. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy! Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly! You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Yeah, I mean, I still live here. I'm not moving.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? You and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Well, then I should probably contact Sayori right now. It'd be super cool, and make sure that she's available. Maybe I shouldn't leave her hanging. I'll walk you out, I guess. And that's a good pause point, because I'm gonna have to edit this, and maybe, just maybe, I'll want to edit here.